thought I'd share some thoughts on this account. It's kind of like a rambling, just ideas going forwards and what I've achieved so far, what the bank looks like. So if you've been watching any of the other videos, you'll know that I finally knocked out the 200 mil fire making. Took about 10 months. Before I did fire making, I did fishing. And by doing barbarian fishing, it helped me achieve the agility levels. I needed the agility levels so I could do agility training in between rounds at the back of Wintertodt. There's a little gap there that you can jump back and forth. On my way to 200 mil, I managed to get 3 levels, I think it was, of agility. So I'm happy with that as a whole. So after that, I went and did some quests. I got 101 quest points, I believe. Yeah, about 101 quest points. Knocked some quests out, which was nice. And then I went and I started doing some thieving. Thieving took me about 9 days to get to 99. I obviously had quite a bit because of stealing cakes. I believe I was at like 50 or 55. I even got a Rocky pet from thieving the cake stalls. And so after that, I'm like, well, what else can I do? I'm thinking about doing Slayer next. I'm not too sure though. So I guess like the time being, I'm probably going to try to get 250 quest points over the next few days here. Knock out quite a bit of requirements for Slayer. Be nice to have the teleports and the magics. Maybe in between Slayer too, depending if I just go straight for it. Because I'm a pretty slow Slayer number right now, like 13. If I go straight for Slayer, like 13 to 99, that might be a little much to ask, but it's going to be the most dangerous content, so I would like to do it during the day, so the risks of DCs because of my internet or something are lower. Obviously, because they're basic Slayer monsters, I should be safe. I should be able to protect myself the whole time. Slayer 2 will help me get my prayer up. Obviously, the more prayer I have, the safer I'll feel, because, you know, if I DC, the prayer will be able to save me. I'm still continuing working towards the crafting grind. I'll probably do the standstone method. Still don't go at quite that much seaweed. I'll show you once I'm at a bank here. But I'm 2 mage levels short of being able to do the seaweed method. I probably will start working towards getting my crafting up. I'd probably stop at like 83 or 84 or something. I also would like to do all the easy and mediums and maybe even the hard diaries, depending how much this questing helps me accomplish that. Obviously, the reason going for Slayer 2 to 55, 60 is because kingdoms. It would be nice to get the extra 5 workers and get that started, because it all adds up, and having the extra 5 workers may help with construction. I've obviously 77 construction, the majority of it's from Wintertodt, because of the scaling that I got from it. And really that's all there is to it. I'm happy with how the accounts progress so far. If you guys have any thoughts or something, let me know in the comments about, should we do the Slayer grind next, or is there something else? I also thought about doing agility. I mean, I'm only 8 levels off from doing something that's pretty AFK-ish. So let's take a look at the bank. I guess, to be fair though too, I got the 99 woodcutting. Wintertodt got me to 97.5. I just had to finish out the last 2 levels at Redwoods. So the bank, obviously 200 mil. It got me quite a few pyromancer gear. I just haven't traded it in. It just looks good. I believe I got 5 pets. Quite a few gems. Some of these gems have already been turned into games, necklaces, rings of lives. You'll see them later on. So here's my wood stacks. They're looking pretty good. Been doing some birdhouse runs. The teaks and mahoganies, those are good stacks to have. Managed to get extremely lucky and got 4 dragon axes. Still got some leftover cakes. I overestimated a bit. A lot of the tree seeds have not been planted, but they've been turned into saplings. This is just some coal. I used quite a bit of the mithril. I got 4,500 mithril bars down here just to get my smithing up. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. It might be just high elks if it's like can make me some money. The thieve and grind, I had to use quite a bit of my food. Um, it would have been more effective to do other things, but I used quite a few lobster and swordfish, even salmon. But still, 6,500 sharks, that's a pretty good start. You know, still 3,700 swordfish. Going to have to get cooking gauntlets to try to mitigate the loss on that. Some maple longbows. I mean, I had a lot of maple logs. I had like 8,000 maple logs. Had to do something with them. Seemed like a good idea. Here's my Rocky, the second pet. Pure Essence is 9,500. That'll be good for, maybe I can do some type of lavas or fire ruins or something, just to use them. Obviously, if the goal is going to be like 200 mil Slayer, that's like 3,300 hours. That's going to be a pretty sexy stack. 11 mil GP. Some Dynamite, 2,500 Dynamite. I have no idea when I'm going to use that, if ever. 3,200 burnt pages. Some U's. This will be good. I mean, I'll probably high elk this. I'll probably end up high elking both. I don't know. It depends how desperate I get for money. I might just sell them too, like to shop and just take the loss. Some minnows, redwoods. So once I'm through all these redwoods, I have it banked for hunter, for birdhouses. This will get me 99 hunter once I plant, like once I turn all these into birdhouses. Obviously I can't start that until 88 or 92 or something, but I have birdhouses banked. Some tuna, game necklaces, quite a few. I gotta enchant these yet, I just been lazy. Some magic short bows, high elk purposes, just birdhouses. A lot of this can probably just be cleared. Highlander seeds, I have no idea why they're in there, they're just hanging out. So here's the herb tab, something that I'm quite proud of. Rainers, quite a few rainers still, like 350 seeds. Got 330 seeds of Avato, 386 qualms, almost 500 snapdragons, and then 330 torsals. So this is going to be a lot of XP once I get this stuff planted, but it's taking longer than I would like to admit. Some snapgrass, we got 1,500, that's going to be nice for prayer pots. Some eyes of newt. Birdhouses, just from birdhouse runs, little slackens, some oaks, maples, mahoganies, bananas, giant seaweed at 1,500, that's a pretty good start. Some teaks, and then 300 yews. That's so many yews and teaks. Honestly, that's just a lot of trees. And I haven't even gotten the magic. Like on the previous tab here, we skipped over it. There's 84 magic trees yet too to plant. And that basically clears that up. Some seaweed, I just get that while I'm down there. So this clue here, well, I actually got a medium clue that I have to go and do. So we're going to probably start medium clues soon, easy and mediums. This is just a miscellaneous tab, a lot of quest items that I've been using to complete some of the quests. Some steel bars. And then this is just ruins, potions, teleports, like 300 rings of dueling. Some dig site pendants. Strength potions, attack potions, super attacks. I got actually 270 prayer potions already made. Some energy potions. Echo tokens, we're at 1900. That's a good start for Bone Crusher if we get there. So this is just your basic gear. Top one, magic gear. I'm using the fishing cape because that's all I got right now. It's +9 magic, +4 prayer. Tome of Fire, and basically mystics. I got the fighter torso, some ruin, dragon dagger, ruin sim, obviously going to replace that with Monkey Madness 1. I got the full angler's outfit. I got a full outfit of graceful. Been working kind of on a range outfit. Obviously, hopefully medium clues and stuff will give me better options. Rogue outfit, hardcore outfit, fire cape, Ardoin cloak 2, clue hunter gear, and then thieving cape and hood. And this tab here is just stuff I've gone from killing stuff. A lot of it's actually from Cyclopses to get the dragon defenders and stuff. A lot, you know, just draw some there. It's not really anything to talk about in here. I mean, it's all basically going to be sold or deleted. This here is just a farm run. Helps me organize it. Just click, 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 done. This here was for the blast furnace for making those mithril bars. So I think at the end of the day, what we're going to end up doing here is get our 250 quests. So we need 150 more quests. And then after that, maybe we'll do another update video. See how long that takes. See if I burn out or not. Obviously, the end goal for this is if I somehow survive over the next 10 years and RuneScape's still around and I'm still playing it, I'd like to be able to achieve the 200 mil all on hardcores. I would also like to do it being rank 25 in every skill or higher. One of the problems that we're facing with that actually is, I'll put it on screen now, is thieving. Thieving is going to be the next skill to fill out for 200 mils. And I honestly don't want to go and do it. I know I can knock it out in probably 2 months. But that's a lot. That's a big day. That's like 15, 16 hours a day just sitting there clicking. I thought about doing a foot pedal. It would have been so much nicer before the bags. I mean, it's not much of a difference now for especially video editing. But yeah, so thieving will be our next problem, and then probably strength or defense. But that's going to be probably 2 years out before those are full, unless people just make a sudden shift towards that now. And everything else will be doable. To get top 25, everything else is like hardcores. There's not too many hardcores going for 200 mils. Like there would have to be 50 or 60 of them for me not to get the 200 mils. Obviously, Slayer is the big one, right? That's the one that's going to kill me. So obviously, the sooner we do that, the better off we're probably going to be. Because if we can complete 200 mil Slayer, this account won't ever die. The problem is 200 mil Slayer, that's a 3,300 hours of just straight living on the edge of your pants. Never know what's going to happen with that. So that's my rambling video. I don't know, maybe I'll go back to streaming on Twitch. Maybe I'll just stick to making videos. I would like to do more in the hardcore series. I started a little late on that, but it would be cool to, like, I left it off at going for thieving, so I could start thieving and maybe I can kind of swing around and do the fishing. Obviously I did fishing first, but I mean, for the video's sake, why not just, you know, do thieving and then go fishing? I can kind of mess around with the edits and stuff on that. So next time I'll see you guys, it'll be 150 quests later. Looking forward to it. Have a good day, guys.